In 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright everybody, this is CB of CBRS Entertainment rolling alongside RS. Doing the weekly roundup here. We got a lot of news stories to talk about today. I zoomed in the script, that's fine. How you doing, RS?
I'm fine.
Alright, so let's get started. Let's get started with the first news story of the day. PS4, both PS4, Xbox One, and I keep forgetting to mention the Nintendo Switch, have all revealed record sales for this past month of November. PS4 and Xbox One especially reporting that they've seen a 30% increase in sales on their systems. I'm wondering if that's maybe because of the price drop that's happened.
Well, between the price drop, the holidays, all that kind of going on.
The heavy promotion around the One X that came out.
The newest release of a few different systems that have package bundles, like there's the new Call of Duty World War II package bundle for the PS4 as well as the Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people wanting that game and the system. They probably sold quite a few of them copies. Yeah,
not to mention all the top-notch titles that are going to be coming out over the next few months. I mean, we got like games like Days Gone, Red Dead 2, that prison game with the brothers. I can't remember the name.
I can't remember the title of that game either.
But it's
That's coming out in March.
Yeah, and I'm excited about that one. But there's like E3 mentioned that there's going to be a shit ton of games coming out. Yep, so let's the PS4 and the Xbox One, I mean, it doesn't surprise me that the sales have increased because of the fact that the PS3 and the Xbox 360, their cycles are done. A lot of companies have now moved into specifically making PS4 and Xbox One titles and Nintendo Switch titles. So everybody's at that point now where they've got to be, if they want to continue their gaming experience, they're not going to be able to buy a new PS3 or a 360 title. They're going to have to switch over to the next gen. Let's move on to Call of Duty World War II, which reports that it has fastly become the best-selling game of the year. And does that surprise you at all?
No, it doesn't. When Battlefield 1 came out, I expected that to do that, and
it did.
It did. And then with World War II coming out, I expected it to have phenomenal sales. First-person shooters have become the newest thing that everybody wants.
Yeah, and I would really, before Battlefield 1, I really wasn't much of a first-person shooter kind of guy, but I needed some classic war stuff, and I'm glad that Call of Duty actually went back to that, back to the boots-to-the-ground mode, because that's what I liked about it. We had BO3, we played it, we didn't like it.
I hated BO3, it sucked. It was a horrible game.
Yeah.
Really. The zombies aspect of it, I didn't even touch it. I heard it was phenomenal, but I never even touched it.
Yeah. But Call of Duty World War II, I mean, like we were saying, it doesn't shock us that it has become the fastest-selling game of the year, or the best-selling game of the year, and it actually beats out Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which you said was a great game. I don't remember if I got my hands on it. Came out in 2012, so it took them 5 years for Call of Duty to finally get back on track. Now, the question I have is, do they stay on track for the next Call of Duty game? What do you think on that one?
Well, after seeing where the sales are and that, I imagine their company would think appropriately and continue to do boots on the ground and hopefully branch into something a little bit different, of course, because they have to always make something different.
Yeah.
But maybe they do their take on World War III, even though there hasn't been a World War III.
That's a possibility. I mean, like, given the current climate of the world right now, I mean, like, there's a lot of different possibilities for a Call of Duty game right now. Since we're on the subject of first-person shooters, let's take a quick detour back over to Battlefield. DICE, there was a leak that came out that revealed that the next Battlefield game could very well be Battlefield Bad Company 3. However, there are conflicting reports on that one that are saying that that's not the case at all, that some people are reporting that they have sources out of DICE Sweden who are known for making World War II style games, and they're saying that a Battlefield World War II could come out, and that excites me actually. Thinking about that.
I'd much rather play that than Bad Company. Bad Company, I didn't like the series. They're good games. I couldn't get into the series.
I remember playing, I want to say it was Bad Company 1. I had a demo of it on the PS3. I played it, I toyed around with it for like about a couple of hours. It was alright. And I like the setting that they had that supposedly is planned for Bad Company 3, which is the Vietnam War, which that's a war that does not get much love as far as first-person shooter games go.
With the newer capabilities, I imagine that game will be pretty decent, but I just found that the storyline wasn't there with Bad Company.
Yeah, and what I'm hoping to see out of World War II, of course, it's already been announced that the maps should be as big, if not bigger, than the Battlefield 1 games. But what I'm hoping to see is a campaign that was similar in style to the Battlefield 1 campaign, where it shows you just how gruesome and how brutal the war was. And as we know, it was a friggin' violent war. But that's not to say that Bad Company 3, for those who are fans of the Bad Company series, that Bad Company 3 is not quite off the table yet. DICE in Los Angeles is planning something in the process right now. And there's a lot of suspicion that it could be Bad Company 3, but we're only in the planning stages, or very early stages of that right now. So there's nothing to confirm, and we probably won't find out anything until, I would say, little past E3, where some information may come out on it. But speaking of EA and DICE and all of EA's different companies, Burnout Paradise may be getting a remaster. A Brazilian website by the name of gamespress.br revealed retail prices on a potential remaster of Burnout Paradise. However, EA is saying that they have no interest in doing remasters. But would you like to see this game being remastered and put back out on PS4 and Xbox One?
Yeah, I've always liked the Burnout series. If they could sharpen up the graphics and maybe make the maps a little bit bigger, maybe throw an extra map for a new DLC on top of it, that'd be pretty cool.
I think it would be interesting to see it. I mean, like, the graphics, because the game came out in 2008, for the PS3, the graphics were really, really sharp for that time still.
Yeah, but with graphics changing with nowadays, they need to up the game.
Yeah, and I would like to see, the one thing that's going to bum me out, though, if they do the remaster, is because on Burnout on the PS3, I don't know about the 360, was you could have custom soundtracks, and that's what I always did on
I like that on
Paradise.
every game. I love it when they allow you to put on your own music or your own sound, so you can sit there and you can jam to your tunes while you play.
But see, that's my problem with the PS4, is the PS4 does not allow for that. And that, for me, that would hurt the game a little bit, because I did not like the Burnout Paradise soundtrack. I like the gameplay.
No, the soundtrack was garbage. It was absolute garbage.
The only good song that was on there was Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah.
And that was it. Since we're done with that one, let's move right into this most little interesting little tidbit I found. A prototype for the N64 Classic, a mini handheld prototype, was leaked, and it was created by Hyperkin, which is known for making your emulator consoles. So if you want, what an emulator console, for those who don't know, is, it's a console that basically allows you to play your old NES cartridges and turn them into an emulator base where you can just play them as you go. But they're looking, a photo was released to Twitter revealing what it would look like. I think this would be a really cool little device for everybody to make, for everybody to have.
Yeah, hopefully they can do it a little better than the Nintendo remake and the Super Nintendo remake. A couple more games on it, and
well,
maybe capabilities to actually play external games. Obviously not your N64 cartridge games, because how's that going to fit onto a handheld?
Oh, they've managed to do that, but the handheld systems I've seen for them look really bulky. So I'd like to see them just
make it more like
Yeah.
a regular like disc piece that you would get for a Nintendo DS.
or even just
slip into it.
make the system have 20 or 30 games on it, have a USB connection so you can go to your favorite ROM website and download another game that you want to play, you know?
Or build something like the Wii U store or even the
Yeah.
PlayStation store where you can buy things online with it.
Yeah. I'm a little excited about this. As far as we know, it's only just a prototype. Who knows if it'll even hit shelves. I'm sure
More
that...
than likely, I can't
Yeah.
see them not stepping into it
Yeah.
when they've already pushed out a fair amount of product. They want to keep pushing out more product. At some point, they may recreate the Nintendo Wii as a mini handheld.
I'm sure that there are people who have already tried that, and I'm kind of excited for it myself. All right, so the last story of the day we have is a very, very terrible thing that greatly affects YouTube creators, any kind of content creator really, whether it be on Twitch, whether it be on YouTube, even on Daily Motion, we'll say, because I'm sure that there are content creators there, but...
It also affects anybody that's
Yeah.
trying to push media, anything through digital.
Yeah, and that's the end of net neutrality. In a 3-2 vote, the FCC has decided to reverse its rules on net neutrality. These rules were put in place back in the Obama administration. What he had put there was the fact that no internet provider in the States could control what people wanted to see as their content, like what they wanted to go online for. They could go to YouTube, they could go to eBay, and everything would be just fine. They would just get the speed that they're paying for right now.
Which you'll still be able to
Yeah.
access those pages, but they'll be slowed down to a dull roar for certain ones,
Yeah.
and they'll rush through for other ones.
And that's because like companies like Verizon and all that, they support certain websites. So if Verizon supported, say, eBay, you'd have no troubles getting to eBay. But if they didn't support Twitch, you'd have
Then
a
getting
heck
on
of a
Twitch,
time.
you're going to have nothing but buffering, trying to watch
Yeah.
a video. Whoever you're trying to watch could be like 20 minutes ahead of where you're getting in to actually
Yeah.
finally watch
So
the video.
you'd be basically legged out. And this greatly hurts us as content creators because of our viewer base from the States could have issues watching our videos. This just bugs the hell out of me. I mean, like, I'm hoping that there is going to be some kind of an appeal on this, and I'm thinking that there will be, given how close the vote actually was.
Well, not to mention everybody it affects.
Yeah.
It affects a lot
There's
of
gonna
people.
be an outpour. There has been actually a sort of rebellious outcry over the internet right now. This could even affect major internet websites like Google, like Facebook. So there's a
Google being one of the biggest, most richest companies out there on the internet, basically owning the friggin' internet.
Alongside Facebook, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Because those are the two reasons.
Those are the
most
two
people-
websites that would probably pop up the fastest.
But I think it's possible. But again, it all depends on what each company supports. So if you're on Verizon, maybe they don't support Facebook, but if you're on AT&T, they may support Facebook. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then if you have Comcast is garbage. So.
Yeah. We used to work in Comcast, so we're allowed to say that. If you want to sponsor us, Comcast, don't. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us. I'm CB alongside RS. We're going to try and get another news story possibly this Saturday to get us back on the proper schedule. It's Monday right now, and we took the weekend to figure out how we were going to do this all over again. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and watch for our live streams. We do some live streaming of we've been doing a lot of COD lately. We're going through the Uncharted series, which I plan to finish up today. Uncharted 3, I should say. I'll finish up that up today. And thank you for tuning in, and have a great weekend, everyone.